Alright. Keep spinning. Keep making electricity. Keep going. This machine will work eventually. Come on, start up. Work already. I want to go to the future and see if there is a new Punch-Out game. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Alright, let's see if this works. Nah, doesn't see. This time machine is broken. It's not gonna take me anywhere at this rate. Yeah. So there's a cool background detail about this hub for those who like things like that. But anyway, it's Totino's Overdose back again at Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. And this time, we are going into the future to see if a new Punch-Out game will ever release in Future Frenzy. Bonus rounds often have hints on what powers to use. Alright, so here we've got ourselves a future level. Future! Yeah, this is where we get to see if there will ever be a new Punch-Out, or a new Wario Land, or a Waluigi game. Yep, in this futuristic high-tech environment, we got ourselves some conveyor belts and some laser barriers that go on and off. We're gonna go through when it's off, because obviously otherwise we'll get lasered. And we got these laser drones. They'll generate a force field, which will hurt us on contact. Alright. So, yeah. Here, this platform will take us to the next section of this level, which is a 2D section. Oh, and by the way, you're not gonna be able to get all the crates on your first run. So we're not even gonna have to focus on the crates, but I like breaking them anyway. Here we have a UFO lab assistant. These UFOs with hot rims are going to torch Crash if you ever touch them from the side. But you can still jump right on their noggins like that. Here we have these platforms that go on and off. When they're green, that means they're on. And here's a spike pod. It will... The spike pod will expand and retract its spikes. You gotta hit it when it's not spiky. Here, this propeller right here will put Crash into an instant death tornado spin. You can even... I wonder if you can also do your own death tornado spin on top of that. Ow. Don't try to jump on the spike pods even when their spikes are in.
Bruh.
Okay. Let's kill this guy with the TNT. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, watch this. Boom! Ha! There we go. Alright. Alright, next up. We've got some more of what we saw before. So, I think the bonus stage is coming up next. So, we gotta be careful here so we don't accidentally blow ourselves up with the TNTs. Boom. Alright, and here's the bonus stage. Alright. So right here, here's a sign instructing us to use the double jump. And there is a sign instructing us to use the death tornado spin. Like this. Alright. Like this. Boom. There we go. Now, back to the level. Alright. Alright. Here's a fun fact. It's that in the original, the future and prehistoric levels have unused graphics for a skull platform. Yeah, that's the fun fact. Just wanted something to fill the space since this level is not gonna introduce any more new elements after this. So just wanted something, a little bit of something to talk about to fill the void. But yeah, the exit should be coming up soon. Alright. And boom! As I said before, we're not gonna be able to get all the crates on our first run, so don't you worry about it. There's the exit, so let us head on out of here. Whoopla! A gem covered in saliva. No yoinky sploinky this time, as we cannot get all the crates in this level yet. We'll have to come back a little bit later. Alright, next up, it's time for another Egyptian level in... You know, let's switch over to Coco for Tomb Raider. A special gem lies at the end of the death route. Yep, this is the level where we can find the blue gem. And hey, look, here we have a new enemy, a beetle. Appears to be just a standard Goomba-like enemy, so boom, get out of here. Here we have these wheels that open up the gates. And here we have the level's gimmick, which is rising and lowering water. Crash wears diving gear in the underwater levels for a reason, and that is because Crash and Coco cannot swim. So if you get submerged, you will drown. We're gonna get on top of these steel crates to avoid drowning. And here's a Spike Pot lab assistant riding in his weird spike pot thingy. And here's a Scarab Shield lab assistant. Essentially works like the tribesmen from back in Crash 1. And there's the bonus stage for this level. Alright, we're gonna make sure we don't trigger that too early. Hopla! Because there is a crate underneath we need. Alright, here we can body slam. I said we can body slam. Wait. Does Coco not have the super-powered body slam or what? Oh no, it just doesn't have the range to reach those crates down there. And they are multi-hits. The crate that has caused me the most deaths out of any crate, and don't hit that one up there, because we need to get these crates right here. Then we can activate this one right here, which will summon some nitro crates. Alright, we'll trigger this TNT, wait for it to go off, and boom! That's it for that bonus stage. Alright. Here's another fun fact. Speaking of unused skull platform... Oh, wait. We have something to explain here. Oh, and that's it. The beetle will start flying when the water rises. That's the part I didn't get to explain earlier. We had another Spike Pot Mummy Lab assistant. Take him out like that. And you see, crates will float on water. if they're not steel crates, because, you know, steel is heavy. Alright, can get ourselves a 1-up. Alright, there's the skull platform for this level, but, you know, we're gonna come back for that later. We're not here for that. I'm gonna activate these steel crates over here, and... Why did I do that? That was stupid. You know, as I mentioned, unused skull platform graphics in the original. There was also some unused music variations for the skull paths and gem paths. Specifically, there were dangerous path music variations for medieval, underwater, motorcycle, and airplane levels. These music variants ended up being removed as there are no skull or gem paths in those types of levels. Aye. Oh, watch out. The water's gonna rise. And it's not warm, so you might as well swim. Yep. What? Alright. The world isn't on fire. How about yours? But that's what I would like, because I'll never get bored. Sometimes you just get the urge to start quoting all-star lyrics for no particular reason. And look, the nitro detonators right up ahead. So we just escape the rising water one last time, and boom! There's our gem, and there's our exit. Whoopla! There's a crystal, and there's a gem. Oh, and by the way, when the level portal is still visible, you can still head in if you're quick enough. As I wasn't. Well, too late now. Anyway, now we are about to finish off the 4th hub area with our fated rematch with Dr. N. Jin. And hey, by the way, Crash is banned from this boss fight. As this is the one boss fight that you play as Coco instead of Crash. Alright, take it away, Coco.
So, you want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who is obsolete.
Alright. Dodging keeps you safe, but makes it harder to aim. Alright, here we go. And here, we got a variation of the plane levels taking place in space. The only time an alternative gameplay style in this game is used in a boss fight. Yep, N-Jin is back with another upgraded machine. This time sporting minigun hands and rocket launchers on his shoulder pads and belly button. This time, just like in the airplane levels, you got yourself a health bar. So you don't have to worry about getting hit once. As long as you keep shooting down the missiles, you should be fine. Boom. Still aim for the brightly colored weak spots as always. Attack its weak point for massive damage. Boom. Alright, only one shoulder pad and one minigun left. Alright, boom. Now there's only one minigun left. Ouch, ow, ow. My bones. I'm just gonna take out the last minigun hand. Alright. Fire your minigun so I can shoot at your minigun. And boom! Ta-da! We did it! Yay! We won. Except we didn't. And now, here's Peril with his own spaceship. a rather phallic spaceship, here to lend us some extra firepower as N-Jin now docks onto another machine for phase 2. Now featuring plasma ball launchers, mine launchers, and of course more missile launchers. Alright. But it's still more of the same boss fight as we saw earlier. Oh, and here's a fun fact relating to NG that I did not get to explain before. And it is specifically relating to a death quote. NG originally had a quote for his defeat that ended up being cut in Sane Trilogy. In the original Crash 2, when NG is defeated, he'll go, "Dr. Cortex will be very displeased with your resistance. Prepare to suffer his wrath." But in Insane Trilogy, he only screams as he gets launched into the vacuum of space, and boom! Enjoy your flight again! And now, for this boss fight, we've acquired ourselves Fruit Bazooka! To fire fruit at a target, hold the ZL button to raise gun! To raise gun, yes, very good writing there. Aim with directional buttons or a joystick, then press the A button to fire. Aye. Well, that's it for that boss fight.
It's funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you.
What? For this we must destroy you!
Oh, my aching head. I'm not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight. Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have foiled my plan. Or will you?
Whoopla! Alright. And that's it for hub number 4. Except it's not. Cause we still have the blue gem to find in Tomb Raider. Alright, there's the skull platform for this level. That is where we shall be heading now. Alright. Alright, so here's the skull path for this level. We got more rising water, more nitro crates we gotta watch out for, and more switch crates we gotta activate in order to create us some safe ground with these steel crates. Alright. Yep. It's pretty much more of what you've seen before. So, you know, I'm not gonna explain any fun facts here. I gotta focus up. Might be a little bit tricky, so I gotta ready myself for whatever might come up ahead. So no fun facts right now. Oh, this might be the end of it. Yep. There's the blue gem. And there's our alternate exit. Whoopla! Yep. There's the blue gem. Yeah, yeah. Woo! And, alright, yep, now we've acquired 3 out of 5 colored gems. Yep, and with another colored gem, we have another colored gem path located in the same hub area. Here in Sphinxinature. Or Sphinxter, as it was called in development. But that was deemed a little too crude. Okay, so you don't need the blue gem to get all the crates in this level, and we've already gotten all the crates here, so you know, this time I'm gonna show you what's over here on the left. Aye. This is where we get to demonstrate the new gun. Crash Bandicoot now has a gun. He now has a ranged attack he can use to attack enemies from a distance. Which can pretty much trivialize any challenge you wish. Alright. And we have 4 1-ups, and the only example that I can remember of a steel checkpoint crate that isn't in a skull or gem path. Alright. Yep. Nope, that wasn't it yet. We still have a way to go here. Okay, dodge the spotlights here, and okay. Alright, let's see if we can assassinate this guy. Alright. Nope. The sliding blocks are protecting him. Okay, we get close to him. We have an awkward staring contest. Then I shoot him with my gun. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot was using guns before Shadow the Hedgehog. They made Crash edgy in this game. And would you look at that? There's the blue gem platform. Alright, so here we go. There's a steel checkpoint. And here we got ourselves some icy ground. We're gonna slide our way to victory. Oh, while avoiding the spotlight, as Crash is not feeling like a spotlight hog today. Just like this. Hopla! And boom! And of course, there had to be like a simple Goomba type enemy right at the end, only for me to bump into it and die. Yeah, you make it past all the hard challenges only to die to a simple crap enemy like that. Anyway, there's our second gem and there's our second exit. Whoopla! A gem covered in saliva. Yeah. Woo! Alright, now we should be good to move on to the final hub area. This time taking place in future! And while it would be fitting to start off with a future level, since this level requires use of the green gem, and the green gem can be acquired from this level, I think I'm gonna do this level first. So, here we go, it's time for Flaming Passion! Yep, here we got ourselves another Persian level. But now that we have a gun, the Scimitar lab assistants should be a threat no longer, as they bring a sword to a gunfight. Oh, and also with the gun, we can now take out the Molotov lab assistants. Just like Just like that. Anything is possible now that Crash Bandicoot has a gun. Yep. Alright. Alright, we're gonna take out some of these Molotov throwers with our gun, which Crash Bandicoot now wields as his neutral special. Man, I would have liked having Crash in Smash. I've probably explained this before. But it was around the time of Smash Ultimate when I got into Crash Bandicoot. It was around the time of Smash Ultimate DLC, more specifically. That was the time when I started getting into Crash Bandicoot. So yeah, I would have liked having Crash in Smash. Plus, it would kind of complete like the platformer mascot trio of the 90s. Got Mario, Sonic, and Crash. And look, there's the skull platform for this level. But we're not here for that. We're gonna finish up the main path first. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. As we do not need the skull path to gain all the crates in this level. Alright. Nope. You brought a sword to a gunfight. And I jumped to my death. Alright. Up. Oops. There's the death animation for getting sliced with a scimitar. As I said, it might feel a little embarrassing. I meant that quite literally. Crash doesn't just get sliced up into pieces. No. No, even worse. He's left in his underpants. Aye. Aye. And here I died right before a checkpoint as well. Man, just using a gun is just so much fun. It's fun to have a gun. You know, I love Ratchet and Clank, and this is just bringing back vibes of that. Anyway, here's the bonus stage for this level. Alright. And by the way, this level does not feature a nitro detonator at the end. Now that you have a gun, they expect you to detonate your own nitros. Yeah, now that you're a big boy, playing big boy games because you have a gun. Oh, oops. Yep, they really do expect you to detonate the nitros yourself. Alright. Alright. Now, as for my next fun fact, this one relates to a previous level, Bye Bye Blimps. And it's that in the original, that level was used in one of the demos. That was used in one of the demos that play when you wait at the title screen. But a funny thing about that is that you could actually take control of said demo, and pausing and exiting would allow you to start a new game with all the upgrades unlocked from the start. Alright. Well, this level's exit is coming right up ahead, so don't see any more time for me to explain more fun facts. Just gonna make our way over here. And boom. There's our gem, and there's our exit. Alright. A crystal covered in saliva, and a gem covered in saliva. Yeah. Woo! Alright. But we still need the green gem. So we still need to head back into this level to obtain the green gem. But that won't be happening in this episode. So next time we'll obtain the green gem and we'll make progress here in the final area of the game. We might even face off against Cortex himself. Oh yes, we could finally bring him down a third time. Yeah, but that won't be happening today in this episode. Yeah. So anyway, with all that said, that'll be it for this episode, and I'll see you guys back at the next one.